Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the bit too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And already we're underway. Lewandowski. Bernardo Silva. No, it's not getting there. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Fiddles it through. He's felt that, hasn't he? Mbappe. Ferran Torres. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kulu gets good distance on it. Toko Ekambi. Out towards the flank. Saka. Interesting ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Lewandowski, played out to the left flank. Bernardo Silva, now it's Ferran Torres. Towering header! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Casemiro spots it and intercepts.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's a panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
The action has already resumed here.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Great hit! And he hits the net!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Cameroon grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Now it's Mbappe. That's been intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. De Ligt moved on forwards. Over to the left. Now the counter. Gets away from his opponent. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Mbappe. Decent hit. And it's in.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
After 69 minutes, it is number 20, Mabar.
Cameroon are making a change now.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
This is going to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Kimmich. No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great ball, and he's in here. Ferran Torres. Massive leap. It's in.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 81 minutes is number 10, Robert Lewandowski.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
He's through here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's got away. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Neymar. Looking for the runner. And the shot! And that's that. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. We have already started here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Some of the greatest to have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, good spread. Bernardo Silva. Oh, great ball. Oh, shooting chance! And now the breakaway. Berghaus. Either side yet able to find the net. Leicester cuts out the pass. De Ligt. Neymar. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Berghaus. Just eases him off the ball. Played out to the right. Hit into the middle. In with a header! Goal, the Netherlands! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
The Netherlands break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ake. Played out to the left flank. Blint. Bernardo Silva.
They're only 1 minute at a time.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
So we're just settling back into this second half. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Great defending, strong. There's the hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here,
That looked the harder thing to do.
Oh, good read. Berghaus. Kimmich. Oh, they can break here. Looking for the runner. Now it's Bergwijn. The lift. And it's Bernardo Silva. Poor pass that, sloppy. Looking to break out here. Bergwijn. Room for a shot. Good run. Ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, good take in a good area. Cleared without complication. Interesting ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here to level it up. Great chance here from position A1. Mabar! Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Bernardo Silva! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Berghaus. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but
Tries a shot! And the keeper passes the test.
the keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Have their second corner now. Bernardo Silva! He has done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the fight of that, it was too late.
After 71 minutes. Number 15. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bernardo Silva. Berghaus. A real chance to break. Spread out to the left. Saka. Now it's Neymar. Back in once more. Great lead! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard to pick someone out.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Gets his pass away. Great ball if he can get there. Now the finish! Marvellous goal! And look who gets the final say!
And it's certainly no fluke when you see a player of his calibre manufacture a goal that will surely seal the deal on this contest. Brilliant instinct and great timing by such a clever operator. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Number 6.
The Netherlands have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Great chance! Oh, it's come loose. Well seen, saw that coming. Bergwijn, Lindqvist. And there goes the final whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Kimmich voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's got the shot away! It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Looking for the runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Casemiro. It's Saka. And the counter is on. Oh, he's onto this. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Kimmich. Lewandowski! Now, who's going to be... And again! Now, that is commitment to the cause. Chance to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Driving forward, Casemiro stands tall and stands strong. João Cancelo. Played long and they could be in here. Bernardo Silva going face to face with his great rival. Played towards the front line. And here's the chance to counter. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a throw. And that's been intercepted. And it's Cancelo. And that interception was most necessary. Kimmich. Lewandowski. Neymar. Saka. Cleared away. Out to the right. In again. And a header!
Oh, just needed a better contact. No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Has been indicated.
It's a poor pass, too easily intercepted. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still has its moments. Ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So we're already into the second period. So, 45 minutes to turn. Casemiro!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good spread. De Ligt.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, he's burst through. Well seen, saw that coming. Neymar.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
João Cancelo. Gets his pass away. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Casemiro. Kimmich. Mbappe. Now it's Bernardo Silva.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Flings it across.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 21.
And it's come back to the keeper. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
That's a nicely weighted pass. And that could set him on his way. Gets away from his opponent.
Canada surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, they could break here. Mbappe. João Cancelo. Mbappe. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitution on the field. Number
Have their
20.
second corner now.
Coming on the field is
Towering header.
number 14.
Their attempt
decent attempt, Peter.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. And it's Lewandowski.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is that. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. Your reflections then, Jim?
It's just a bad day in the office, Peter.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you could join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something. A beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest. But regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, they could break here. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Someone I really like a lot, Pete.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Kimmich. It's Bernardo Silva. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Now the counter. Floats it up and over. Sakai. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Saka does really well to win the ball there. Endo.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Lewandowski. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Could move up a gear here. Spread out to the left. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Looking tidy in possession. He's tried one! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The ball is loose and the check is on. Casemiro. Now it's Lewandowski. That's been intercepted. Itakura. Threads one in. He's had a shot! Poor pass that, sloppy. Kamada. Good read, needed to be. And that'll be the last first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How would you review the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And a header! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Played it short. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Oh, he's taken off it, that's really well played.
Footballing with usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Bernardo Silva, well seen, saw that coming. Saka cuts out the pass. Defenders on the back foot. Bernardo Silva. And it's Lewandowski. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. That's a throw. Sakai.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
Still, we await the first breakthrough. Tries to dink it in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Kimmich. João Cancelo. Real chance here. Casemiro gets it back. And he's there to get it away. Endo gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. Bernardo Silva could try cutting inside here. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
After 75 minutes is number 20. Mabar!
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, I just think they've kept at it, got their reward, and now they need to hang on to it.
Out to the right. It's a pretty loose pass.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
Japan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, what a... Can he finish? They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the run then was ideal.
After 89 minutes is number 7, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now it's Neymar. Lewandowski. Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's the chance to counter. Gets his pass away. He's in plenty of space here. And the referee brings it to a close. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and a result which is well deserved. Mbappe voted man of the match, and this... Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. The action has already started. It's intense, this pressure from the front. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Now it's Neymar. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found the way through. He's in acres of space here. Oh, he's man tries a shot. Goal! Republic of Korea! And South Korea lead.
South Korea clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
South Korea take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Over to the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Well timed, excellent interception.
Look, it's a run defences dislike.
Throws to finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's having a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Gets his pass away. Oh, great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Referee's given a throw. Oh, well played. Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And if you're just back from your break, you've very little of the resumption of the second half. Up to me, Dave!
It was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Stands up to it well and emerges with the ball. And that's been intercepted. Now the counter. Good spot, he's seen the run. Great defending, strong and determined.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Neymar. That's a throw. Here it comes. Massive lead! Well, to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Shifted upfield. Nice little through. He can run onto that. Now the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Neymar. He's onside. It's Neymar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. South Korea surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Kimmich. There's a good bit of goal to aim at here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fiddles it through, and that could set him on his way. He's left his man. Big chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Number 10.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. And there goes the final whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, 1 goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Your final thoughts, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built in these idyllic conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. That's been cut out, well played. That's a good run down the left. He's left his man, threads one in. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And it's played forward.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Shifted upfield. Messi. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now here's the delivery. Knocks it away. Now it's Saka. In again. Up to meet it. They've managed to get it away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. And if anyone is going to break the deadlock. And Messi! They've scored! Relief, finally. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It isn't rocket science, is it? You know, when you're defending, you react to the danger, but you must spot it in the first place, and they didn't. You know, they're not really looking up to pick the runners, and it was a cheap goal to give away.
37 minutes is
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's played it long. Thinks one through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lobbed in behind. Could move up a gear here. Neymar. Oh, well played. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
He can get that clear. He's got away. And he's got his range wrong there.
be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Real chance! And the follow-up! Sticks it away! Sommer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Number 9. Substitution in progress. The attendance for this match was 71,898. Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Number 2.
Played into space out wide.
Number 20. Karim Benzema.
Some good work on the right flank here. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's well spotted. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's in on goal. Hits one. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
That's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Substitutions taking place.
Saudi Arabia making another change here. Well seen, saw that coming. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Saudi Arabia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Nice put. Tries a shot! Goal! And again they hit the front.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
After 81 minutes is...
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Played into the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Benzema. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Defenders on the back foot. He is through here. And that interception was most necessary. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. No, that's been intercepted. 5 minutes to add. And he welcomes it in. Great ball, and he's in here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch. Just one between them. Bernardo Silva taking in the... Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. Carrasco. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Witsel, that's been intercepted. And now the breakaway. Lewandowski doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Oh, it looked promising. The final ball is just not quite right. Witsel, forwards and with intent. Hazard gets flagged offside. Poor pass, Hazard, and it's to. Oh, he's bustling through here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Saka.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Messi, well seen, saw that coming. João Cancelo, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Castagna fiddles it through. He's in, surely! He's got the shot away! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saka. Bernardo Silva. Vertonghen. And that interception was most necessary. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Belgium have it back and they can go again. De Bruyne, oh, good spread. Batshuayi. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's Bernardo Silva. Lewandowski. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Messi. Vertonghen is strong enough. Bernardo Silva. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he stop it going out? Ball's out once more. No, that's been intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How would you review the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. and spring out of defence. And it's Azar. That's a nicely measured pass. Batshuayi. Oh, that is lovely footwork. De Bruyne plays it short. In with a header! Really well taken goal. The second half sparked straight into life. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now it's Messi.
The attendance for this match was
Looking for the runner. Oh, he's found support out wide. Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 10.
Belgium are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's found a way through. He's one-on-one. There's the hit. Oh, taken with style. Two on and threatening to pull clear. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
And he's done it again. He has a go. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Van Aken. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 23. Michy Batshuayi.
Spread neatly. Oh, that is a nice touch. Interesting ball. Nicely intercepted. Castagna. He's found a way through. That's an excellent interception. Here comes another towering header. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Van Aken! And that would have won it.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 6.
Belgium making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Poor pass that, sloppy. Now it's Lewandowski. Neymar. It's Lewandowski! He will be livid with himself. Some resolute defending there. And it's De Bruyne. Van Aken. Van Aken tries making a foray down the right.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Casemiro. Kimmich. Now it's Messi. That is lovely. Oh, that's a very decent... And the shot! So that's it. It is all over. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Your reflections then, Jim?
It's a poor result.